What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. If you want to see more of these videos of what we're going to be talking about, go ahead and drop a comment below and let me know what topics you would even like for me to discuss moving forward. Thanks for everyone that's been tuning in to my channel thus far. If you haven't already, guys, I'm always talking about self-improvement. So I do have my skincare line, right? I got my face cleanser, I have my moisturizer, and I also got the beard oil for the beards. All right, so go ahead and check that out. The link's going to be in the description on the bottom, and or you can go to my Instagram as well. The store is there as well, so you can have access to those products. All right, so today we'll go ahead and get right into it. What I wanted to speak about for today's topic is how to pursue a woman without simping. So how to pursue a woman without simping. So first, what's the definition of simping? We've heard this before a lot, and I'll just give it to you just straight from Google. It says, what is a simp? It says a simp is a internet slang term describing someone who shows excessive sympathy and attention toward another person. Typically someone who does not reciprocate the same feelings in pursuit of affection or a sexual relationship. Right? So pretty much we don't have to go far, right? You don't have to go far to see an example of simping. I can guarantee you right now, you can go on Instagram, you can go on TikTok, right? You can go on any of these social media platforms, and you will see the bulk of the comments are of guys that are simping, right? So basically, they're writing all of these comments to these women, right? All these emojis to these women. Meanwhile, these women are not responding to them, right? They're not reciprocating the energy back, right? If anything, it's just inflating. It's basically giving them, inflating their value pretty much. So what is the problem with that when it comes to you and I? To most men, what's the problem with doing that or acting that kind of way, simping? Well, I just want to let you know there is a difference between pursuing a woman and simping. It's two different things, and I feel like a lot of guys get them both confused, right? So that's why I wanted to just kind of shed light on what the difference is, or basically provide an example of how to pursue but not simp, right? Because what you don't want to do is act like you're so thirsty for a woman, right? Or just to be in her presence, or for her to comment back, or for her to even like your picture. You look thirsty. So a lot of these guys are just writing the most outlandish things under these women's posts. Meanwhile, the guys that these women are engaging with are not liking their posts, right? And even if they do like, they're not commenting the way these other guys are making comments on their posts, right? And these are the actual men that these women are engaging with. They're not even acting like the simps. So what I'm saying is, it is fine, guys, if to pursue a woman, right? I mean, it's nature. I mean, you see it in nature. Like, a male will always pursue a female. That's never going to change, and that's how it should be. I'm a firm believer in that. So, and that doesn't mean also that you can't like a pic, right? That doesn't mean that, oh, what are you trying to say, that you can't leave a comment and I'm gonna have to just go cold turkey, right? And not show any type of interest. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, it's fine if you want to leave a comment. It's fine if you wanted to like a pic, right? But there's boundaries when it comes to that. And the boundaries are, hey, if you're showing a woman a certain amount of interest and it's not being reciprocated back, fellas, you have to cut ties. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, you have to cut ties, right? And sometimes when you do cut ties like that, right, because you're not seeing a reciprocation in energy or interest, sometimes that even attracts the woman even more so to you, because now she sees that there's a difference between you and the simps. It shows also that you're not as thirsty as the other guys, right? So that gives more power to you. That makes you look more attractive. So that's one of the things I kind of wanted to speak about. And if you think about it, a lot of the guys that are doing this, if anything, they're just degrading themselves, right? That shows a lack of confidence. That shows a great deal of insecurity as well, by simping and showing that simping energy. All right, guys. So if you want to stay or in your masculine energy and continue to move as an alpha male, make sure that you are not simping, and make sure that you are just pursuing, and make sure that you have boundaries when it comes to pursuing. So it's fine to pursue, but have boundaries. And sometimes you may need to ask a friend, right? One of your close friends or a family member, hey, I'm talking to this girl, or I pursued her. I messaged her once, and she didn't respond. What should I do? Right? And it's different things, guys. I mean, each scenario is unique. Because at the end of the day, too, you don't want a woman that's gives you no breathing room either, right? That is constantly all up on you, because at that point, that's just annoying. So you don't want that's just an extreme scenario as well. But if someone, you should be able to, with time, feel if someone is interested in you or not. So basically, if you text a woman, right, or if you DM a woman and she's not responding back to your message till a couple of days, guys, cut ties and move on. It's just that simple. At the end of the day, there's plenty of fish in the sea, and you have confidence will allow you to even understand that. Confidence will even allow you to move on, right, to another woman if someone's not genuinely interested in you, right? But at the end of the day, this is something that continues to plague all men, and I'm seeing it more and more. Me and my guys, we talk about it often, and this is something that I feel like men have to pay attention to, that men have to straighten up, and that's setting a boundary when it comes to pursuing. Setting boundaries, because at the end of the day, simping is not going to get it done. Simping is not going to make a woman respect you. So those are a few things that I just wanted to touch on, guys. And there's certain boundaries that, like I said, you can pursue someone. It's fine to like, it's fine to comment, but liking all the photos, right, or giving all these comments, right, back to back, and then on top of that, the woman does not reciprocate that energy back towards you, guys, you got to cut ties right away. If it's not being reciprocated, cut ties. Now, if it is, then that's different, right? But then that opens up a new case, a new can of worms, right? Because at that point, you got to figure out, okay, well, she probably has other options as well, and is she just responding to me because she just wants attention, or is she responding to me for me? And that's just another video that I could touch on, how to know if a woman is genuinely interested in you for you, after she keeps responding, right? But let's just get to that first part. Boundaries have to be made when pursuing, right? So if you text someone and they're not texting you back, right, so after, I don't know, a few days, time to cut them off, right? If you take someone out on a date and she's kind of being apprehensive, or is showing that she doesn't want you to touch her at all, no physical contact at all, Nine times out of 10, guys, 9 times out of 10, she is not interested in you. And that's fine, right? That's fine. Rejection is something that every man has to deal with. Every man has to deal with, every person has to deal with rejection. But when you deal with rejection, right? And sometimes if it happens over and over and over, right? Actually, that builds character over time. I mean, I've heard my man at Alpha Strategies, like he says, Jordan didn't make every single shot. Kobe didn't make every single shot, right? But you got to keep shooting, right? Everyone gets rejected. I don't care if you're a celebrity. I don't care if you're a middle class man. I don't care, if you're a high value man and you're on your purpose and you're on your journey, you are going to get rejected. So don't think that you're not going to get rejected. I've been rejected. It just comes with the game. But I don't mean you got to stop. You can't keep playing, right? Keep shooting your shot, fellas. I mean, I want all of us to be successful. I want all of us to find the woman of our dreams. But with that, do not simp. Just pursue, and pursue with boundaries. All right. So that's just my TED Talk for today. Please subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you thought about this program and about this series. I got more coming up for you guys. Appreciate you supporting the boy. I'll see you guys next time.